What's up guys, and welcome back to On the Brick, where I have some good news and I'm going to try to answer two quick questions that I've been getting a lot recently. So to start with the news, on Tuesday's video I mentioned that something was taking a lot of my time behind the scenes, well, more my focus, and I wanted to talk about what that was. I wasn't actually entirely too certain on what would be happening until Tuesday actually, but now I can tell you I finally got a job. Okay, for some obvious reasons, I'm not going to say exactly where I'm going to start working, but I will say that it is a really good place that I think I can be at for a while. It has a good work environment, the pay is really nice, the hours are good, and my schedule, best of all, is going to allow me to keep making these videos. I don't know the full extent of how many videos I'll be able to keep making, hopefully all of them based off of what I've been told, but let's just say that if anything needs to get cut, I know what I'm gonna cut. It's on the mock, it's always gonna be on the mock. I just wanted to share that because I think this is going to be really nice for the channel. Having some more steady income again is going to allow me to hopefully be able to start doing bigger and better builds as we go along. I try not to always do big builds back to back or anything like that. First, just for monetary reasons. Second, because I just like spreading them out and showing off some smaller things like the Ahsoka mosaic that I showed off on Tuesday, which I've been sitting on for quite some time. That did bring up a question I've been getting a lot, which is, am I going to be showing off real Lego builds again? Because the last few builds I've been showing off have all been non-Lego. And yeah, I am going to, of course. I actually have some really exciting real Lego builds to show off that are all hiding over here somewhere, some brick vault sets that are back there. I do have some more non-Lego builds as well that are also hiding back there. And then there's of course this thing, which I'm sure you've noticed and has been sitting behind me this whole time, and a thing that's right in front of the camera that you can't see and, well, in my opinion, is a lot cooler than this. Or not, depending. That'll make sense when the video comes out. Anyway, yeah, so I am going to still be doing both. Non-Lego is just cheaper. And that's really the biggest thing about it. But now with an actual job and hopefully more steady income, I'll be able to start doing some real Lego stuff as well. You know, it's always my intention, like I said, if I can afford the real Lego, I'm more than happy to do so. It's coming back, we're gonna see a mix of it. The second question that I get all the time is, will I ever sell non-Lego part kits? You know, if you don't know, I have my own website, ONTHEBRICK.FUN. I sell real Lego part kits there, and it's been doing well. Thank you for those of you who have purchased from it. But one of the biggest complaints I get about it is that the prices are very expensive. I've had to explain multiple times what the process actually is, because I don't just buy the pieces and send them to you. I actually do quality assurance now. Brickmeister made a video about it that helped me change a few of the things that I do and take a few extra steps to make sure that what you're getting is an actual good product. So I make sure the pieces are good. I make sure that they're clean. There are certain pieces, like dark brown pieces especially, that I sometimes have to buy extras of just to make sure that if one of them breaks, you still have a backup, because that's happened before. And I also make sure that I sort all the pieces and everything before sending them out to you. Make sure that all like the gray pieces are together, the blue pieces are together, and not just that, but like blue plates are together, blue bricks are together. You know, I want to make it as easy as a building experience as I can for you. My cats are running around back here. And so of course people have been wanting that, but in the cheaper form of non-Lego. I don't know if this is something that I'm going to do, but I do know how I can if I ever choose to do so. The biggest problem with it is that a lot of the designers just aren't okay with it, and I, you know, want to respect their decisions for that. So I don't want to do anything that would upset them or anything, but I also understand that the same reason I buy non-Lego is the same reason a lot of you want to buy non-Lego. And again, it's for the monetary reasons. But I don't know, despite knowing how the process would be with non-Lego, I don't know what the cost would be yet. And now that I am getting a real job with real income, it is something that I'm going to experiment with, really just because I'm interested. A lot of the non-Lego sets I get are pretty much done in the same way that I do my website. But there are a lot of Lego sets out there that don't exist in non-Lego, and I would like them to. obviously a lot of you guys are very interested in, saving money and getting some of these awesome builds. And the big difference between what I would do and what the vendors I buy from would do there are two things. First, I would not include the instructions. I am always going to advocate to buy the instructions from the original designers. You have to do that. Second, I would follow the actual instructions to get the pieces. A lot of non-Lego tend to change the sets for some reason. I wouldn't do that. I would follow it as much as I possibly can. This does mean certain sets can't be made, just because some things have not been replicated in non-Lego yet, but I would try. Now, do keep in mind that while this would be cheaper, the same process would absolutely still apply. I would still make sure that the pieces are good, clean, and that you have, well, everything that you need. First of all, I forgot about that part earlier, and that they're all sorted and nice and forward view. So it would be cheaper, but I would still need to get paid for my work. Hopefully I can figure something out there, because it's been, I originally I had no intention of doing this at all. And I still, like I said, still don't know if I'm going to do this, because I really don't want to anger a lot of the people who help make this channel a thing. But I'm interested in the process. I'm interested to see how it would work, if it could work. It's entirely possible that it just doesn't. But at the same time, I know for a fact that someone was able to replicate Brick Vault's giant ghost using non-Lego pieces with some additions from Bricklink. So maybe something like that could be possible. And we'll see. I know some people don't mind if you use non-Lego sets. Like Jarek doesn't mind if you use non-Lego pieces, as long as you use his instructions and buy his instructions. All of it is just possible thanks to getting this job, and hopefully that goes well and I can start doing some really awesome things for you guys. It does mean December is going to be a little weird. Now, December is always weird on this channel. It's the one time of year that my family is always together, and I really like to try and take advantage of that, spending the time with them. That's why I try to make videos ahead of time that let me spend that time with them, that let me be with them, and also why I don't do the more intensive big reviews or anything like that. However, this year I do have something planned that, again, thanks to having this job, I might be able to actually pull off. We're gonna have to see. Oh, and one other thing, I did get another sponsor. That video is going to be coming hopefully in the next few weeks. I'm just waiting on something from them that I can also show off in the video, which is really exciting. Actually, this is a company that I have purchased from before. And I'm really excited to finally show them off. But yeah, so if you have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comments down below. Of course, I would always appreciate your subscription, your like, anything that helps out on this side. Oh, that's the other thing. Now that I have a full job, I'm going to start doing more giveaways again. I'm going to cut this in earlier into the video, and you're going to be really confused because you're going to be like, John, this is early in the video. However, yeah, with a job, I'm going to hopefully be able to start doing more giveaways. One thing that I've always wanted to do, especially for my patrons, is monthly minifigure giveaways. I think now that I have a full job, that is something that I, will start doing. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you head over there and join all these wonderful people you see on screen, including Project Elements and Jonathan. Now that's going to make sense to you. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And I don't want to cut your John. Oh, my hair is a mess. It's such a stupid thing to say. Boy, do I say a lot. I'm going to keep all these in at the end card or something.